Last week, we tried to open our Run It Back packs, and we were turned away at the door, but not today. We have a parade of VIPs coming through later tonight to open packs. Going to be a very fun time. And in about 15 or 20 minutes, we got Jacob from Dapper, from Top Shot. It's been a while since he's been on the show. He's going to come on. We're going to pick his brain about all things Top Shot. Let's do it. Damian, you can retire. Let's call up Steve Kerr right now. Tell him you're done. 3-on-2 game.
Oh, I'm an incredible basketball player. Awful shooter. Awful shooter.
Nasty jumper.
Would you ever gamble on shooting?
Here we go.
Me.
Let's see.
We got jaw lighting up again.
On that note, let me go.
All right.
Club Top Shop going up on a Tuesday.
Love. Welcome to Club Top Shot. CSU Rams doing everything he can. Jack is at the Knicks game, so I am here with NBL, with Andy, 8052. How we doing, guys?
Great. How you doing?
It's raining hard here in New York. Good, dreary day.
Yeah, it's been absolutely gross here as well. And so we just have to hunker down, guys, with our JPEGs and to keep us warm.
I'm pretty upset about this. I just got some landscaping done this week, and it just drowned. It's done. It was expensive, non-refundable, and it's just washed away now. It's awful. I went outside today. It's a massacre out there.
Wow, just throwing money away on landscaping things. I mean, just an ephemeral thing like landscaping when you could buy JPEGs that will live forever on the blockchain.
I learned my lesson.
Goodness. Andy, what's new with you? You were woodpecking the other night.
Yeah, well, so it turns out like not a ton of people are super excited to watch the Washington Wizards play basketball. It was incredibly cheap, all things considered, to be like in the VIP section for the game. And so I was literally sitting at dinner with Allie the night prior, after having gone and sat very high up at the I'm blacking out now. The Hornets Nets game.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there looking because we had a really good time, obviously. And I was like, Allie, it's like $200 to sit like third row at the Nets game tomorrow night. Should we just go do that? And she was like, yeah, 100% we should.
There you go.
It was really fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, I was anti-woodpecking at the Celtics Raptors game on Friday night. It felt good and weird to be back in an NBA stadium for the first time. It was the first time I actually used my vaccination card. I had never even had to pull that out anywhere, but wasn't a good game, but it was fun to be at the arena. I was looking around, looking for the Top Shot booth, trying to find my people. Not quite there yet, but hopeful we can get some in-stadium Top Shot stuff coming here soon. Maybe on Monday night when we're at the Knicks game.
I think Monday night's going to be a big event. The Top Shot's organized a happy hour before the game, which should be a good time. And I think there are a lot of people from the community who are going to the game.
How do I not get any invite to these things? How have I not heard
Andy, this was a publicly available Twitter post by the Top Shot account.
I expect a more catered experience personally.
Do you want a carrier pigeon that flies to your apartment with a little invite?
I was told that I'd get a personal call from a C-suite executive anytime there was a Top Shot happy hour.
Well, if only we had, a direct line to someone at Top Shot who we're maybe talking to in about 10 minutes. I bet Jacob might be willing to take care of you.
See what I can do. I'll blackmail him into it.
Yeah, I FOMO'd into a trip down to New York City next weekend. I was like, Mondays are brutal for me. I can't pull this off. And then I see all the parties and all the fun. And I said, all right, I'll do it. So I'm excited to go down to New York and hang out with all of you guys Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. Andy, are you going to the game at all on Monday, or you got other things? I know you said you have a dinner, but so no Knicks game.
No.
What
Knicks
else?
game.
What else you got? You probably have the most packed schedule of anyone in New York next week. I can only imagine.
So I'm going to a nice dinner on Monday too. It wasn't like I'm going to a Carbone on Monday night, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm excited for that. then we have some events going on Tuesday and Wednesday, mostly like more crypto-y DeFi groups of people, because all the DeFi people have FOMOed into NFT NYC as well, trying to appropriate NFTs. And then Thursday, I think not too much as of right now. I have a feeling that I'll probably find myself at an event. To be honest, when it comes to like these events, I am extremely bad at planning ahead. I would actually just say in life in general, I'm extremely bad at planning ahead. And so normally I go into these things pretty hot, find myself trying to sneak onto like an invite list for a party that it was invite only, like the day of. But yeah, not too much. I'm speaking one day at NFT NYC. I don't know when, so that'll be interesting.
I remember when you got on that panel. So that's they haven't given you your time slot.
No, I got some emails today about it, but I haven't had time. haven't had time to look yet. It's been a busy day, and so I have no idea. My favorite thing about all of it is that the way they labeled me on like their site and everything is just Andy8052 smart contract developer. That's my title. And I was like, hey guys, I started a company. This is my company. Like, nah, you're a smart contract developer. That's it.
So you're worried that you're cooler than your title suggests? Is that what you're saying?
No, I just want them to pump my bags. They're not pumping my bags.
They could have done a Top Shot Whale. They could have done anything here. The smart contract developer is like your 5th most impressive title right now.
Yeah, it's just boring.
Yeah. Well,
not too much to it.
Do you have like some very obnoxious fractional merch that you can be wearing?
No, I do have some fractional merch. Hold on, please hold.
Let's say the unveiling.
And Andy went the wrong order. He did the company first, the merch after. We do merch first.
I love it.
Nice.
That change.
Yeah.
Nice.
I do have some of these to give away this upcoming week for anyone who's interested.
Yeah.
I don't have a ton. But.
Like, retweet, wait for the Google form. What kind of giveaway are we talking about here?
You're going to have to take a shot with me at a bar. That's going to be my rule.
Wow.
Yeah. You are going to be blacked out.
Yeah. I'm going to be blacked out regardless. That's just part of it for me.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, and that also means I'm not sure what the show schedule will be like next week. I don't know if we'll end up.
Can't do a show next week. No way.
I thought there was. I mean, we always have these grandiose plans to try something in person, like we were in Vegas, and then we're always like, but yes, I would say probably unlikely we do a show next week. Maybe we'll pull something together. I don't know. But as I said, we're going to have Jacob swinging by here in a few minutes. Excited to have his return to the show. We have the VIPs coming by later. Everyone, only a few of them broke. I was so impressed with the diamond hands of these Run It backpacks. They made it another week without ripping them. And I can't even say the same for Mike here. I mean, Mike, like you're a pillar of this show. What we do here is we open our packs on stream, and you just caved.
So I waited the first few days for the show last week. It was difficult. It was burning a hole in my pocket. Everyone was putting up screenshots of their rips. I was excited. I kept buying Dwayne Wades in the marketplace. And I was like, all right, if I have a Wade in my pack, I probably shouldn't buy like 6 or 7 more Wades. And so really what happened was it was opening night of the season, really the second night of the season, the Knicks' first game of the year, and a lot of exciting things going on. And I was fired up. I was hyped. I had a few drinks and I needed to rip a pack, and there's nothing more to it. I betrayed the trust of the club. I feel like I really turned my back on the club, and I acknowledged it. Look, I put up a screenshot like everyone else, but I apologized to the club within my tweet, and I don't feel great about it, but I do have other packs to rip. And I wanted to give space to our VIPs also to let them enjoy the experience.
I love it. You've given like 3 reasons. One of them I bought, which is I just was impulsive and got excited. The one where you said I had to open it in case I needed to buy 6 or 7 Dwayne Wade. That one I'm not fucking buying. And did you get a Run It backpack, Andy, or did you?
Yeah, I have an unopened Run It back. As I have accidentally opened packs before. I will open them just because I don't give a shit and I want to open it. I have held this one, Diamond Hands. I bought one of every Run It back moment I wanted even. I didn't buy 6 or 7, sadly. I also realized today, I didn't totally follow all of the stuff around the archive set packs. but just in looking now to see if I still had my run a backpack, because to be honest, I didn't remember whether or not I had opened it. I saw that I have 16 archive set packs to open up. I don't really know what's in those, but
I'll tell you what's in. There's a lot of Jared Jeffries. A lot of Jared Jeffries. Yeah.
I've been trying to go long Jared Jeffries on Top Shot, and it's been challenging, so that's exciting.
There you go.
All right. Along the lines of these obscure players, let me ask you a question, Andy. You sent out a tweet from your woodpecking, and you were very close to two players, Kyle Kuzma and Bradley Beal. And
I did that on purpose.
One of those is a noteworthy stud who may end up with the Knicks one day, and one of them is Kyle Kuzma. And you elected to tag Kuzma, and I enjoyed that.
I just wanted to see how many people would be like, why didn't you mention Bradley Beal?
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say that also you responded to a tweet today. Very nice of you. Someone put up a tweet saying, is there any premium for a player's birth year serial number? And it was a great joke by this guy because it was a Carmelo Anthony moment, and then the serial was 1966. And you, so kind, Andy, so good of heart, responded so sincerely.
So wait, here's the worst part: is that's one of my good friends, and I didn't even realize that it was a joke. He probably messaged me or something. I didn't see it, being like, "that was a joke." I didn't even realize.
Man, that's how I feel like we're back with Top Shot when we get back into the absurd numerology streets. I mean, that was back in February, I mean, the amount of numerology flying around with some of these serials was crazy.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. That tweet structure, I love that tweet structure though. Like, here's this person with a fan, and then it's inverted for, who's the famous person. So I appreciate the Kyle Kuzma dig there. Anything else catching your eye, Andy, here in the world of NFTs these days? It seems like things have slowed down just a smidge from where it was, I don't know, a few weeks ago, but still a lot going on.
Yeah, nothing. I haven't really minted too much over the last little bit. I was the Sotheby's auctions today were pretty interesting. So a lot of stuff went for pretty cheap there. It seems to continue to be the case that those go for a little bit under fair market value just because of having to register and all of that kind of stuff. No, not too much. I feel like it's a bit of a lull right now in the NFT space, kind of. Not really in a bad way. Just like people making stuff and
everyone's retrenching before Coinbase gets going. Andy, one question for you. I assume you claimed your Bado tokens?
I'm farming Bado, yeah.
You are farming? I sold mine immediately. It pumped. Now there's a scandal going on that Beanie's uncovered and released, and I'm just watching from the sidelines. I wish I held on to them, but do you want to, or I can give a little overview of what this project is? You can probably do it better justice.
I have generally no idea what the project is, for being totally honest.
All right, so I can give a semi-educated view. If anyone in the comments wants to correct me, because I'm sure I'll miss some of this, go ahead. But essentially, I don't even know who did it. Some group of developers set up a project called Bado, and Bado is an AI artist that I don't know how it's programmed, but I think it takes existing pieces of art, especially some of the early day art, and takes that information and generates new pieces of art using that. And then it sells the art, and the proceeds from the sale go towards buying back the token and burning any tokens that were purchased with the sale proceeds. And they airdropped a bunch of tokens into holders of Bored Apes, Punks, Meebits, and a few other collections, I think Squiggles, and a few other things. And people are really enjoying it. The first one sold for, I don't know, what, 70 ETH or something, Andy? Do you know about
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And then there was a scandal that came out this evening where someone was bidding some pretty serious numbers on the piece, I think up to as high as 250 ETH on it. And that same person then dumped a bunch of Bado tokens into the market because the bid pumped the value of the token. And now everyone thinks it's all the same person. Basically, the person who won the initial auction is the same person who placed the bid at 3 to 4x the price of the auction price and then dumped a bunch of tokens on people. So that's the latest scandal and interesting story in NFT land.
Yeah, and those are the stories that cause all of the comments about this is just wash trading and all of this stuff. It's like, can we not have these? Because then you're just.
I think this one's kind of interesting, to be honest. Yeah, this one's pretty interesting. But yeah, weird story. The airdrop thing to kind of marquee whale collectors is always an interesting approach.
All right. We have our guest of honor tonight. It has been a while since we've seen you, Jacob. You even have a fresh new background as well. How you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for having me, Pete. Good to see y'all.
Good to see
Hey, Jacob.
you. Your background reminds me, when I was a kid, I used to have one of those NBA bedspreads that had the logo of every NBA team on it, and that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from your backdrop here.
Yeah, I'm moving relatively soon, so I needed to get something that would be portable. These are all prints that I can basically plug and play into the wall. So based on the theme, obviously we just did Run It Back with Dwayne Wade, so got to give him prominent placement. But as new drops come out, you might see some moving around of what you see behind me.
Wait, so you have a modular wall in your home just for the sake of your live streams for Top Shot?
It's non-fungible, irreplaceable.
That is some serious dedication. I like that.
Are you you're in New York, right? Are you moving out of the state or just to a new place?
Just to a new place. Yeah, this is my living room, aka my man cave, aka my streaming studio. So since the last time we spoke, I flipped my desk around, did a total 180, decorated my white wall that I'd been facing for months, and we're here.
There you go. I wasn't sure if you were getting strong-armed to move to like Dapper headquarters or something like that.
I love the city of Vancouver, but I've got so many great friends and family in New York that I'm going to try to ride it out here for as long as possible.
Yeah, that makes sense. How are things going? I assume crazy as usual with the season launching. You guys got the party coming next week, but what's been big on your radar lately?
So the big one was the roadmap. So big exhale since Friday of last week because we got that out. Now, obviously, this week, 2 drops between WNBA today and Archive Set on Thursday. So even a quieter week is still get my COVID booster shot this morning. So inevitably waiting to just feel like I ran into a wall at some point tonight, but riding it strong right now. Have the Knicks on in the background. I know Jack's there right now. Knicks up by 19 going into the 4th. Things are good.
There you go. And what can we expect at the Top Shot happy hour and game on Monday?
The happy hour is going to be a lot of fun. We're expecting a very big turnout, and we're gonna make it. I'm just hoping for Papa Shot. If we get Papa Shot at the venue, then I'm going to be pretty happy. So I'm the unhelpful guy in the room when we're like strategizing what we should do. I'm just like, Papa Shot. And they're like, we get it, Jacob. So we'll see.
You're like, we're trying to figure out the ticketing procedure. You're like, but what about the Top Shot?
It's true. I think I'll be disappointed if we don't have at least like a dozen Papa Shots out there. Maybe I'm setting an unfair expectation for my team, but
if you want Jennings to fly out for it, that'll be your ticket.
There you go. I feel like I assume you would rent them, but I almost feel like Top Shot should just invest in those and just store them somewhere in a warehouse, in New York, and then you can just roll them out for all the events.
Yeah, or my living room. It's already our streaming studio. So what's another Papa Shot or two?
There you go. And what's been the feedback like with the Run It backpacks? Had the legendary today. We're going to open a bunch of our Run It backpacks with some VIPs later tonight. But how has the community feedback been on those?
I think it's been pretty positive, right? Like I think we're always going to endure that vicious cycle of when packs. Okay, we're going to mint more editions in this set to make sure that we get a lot of packs out. If it's a rare, Run It Back is one of the very few sets that you can really justify having 50 players in it to be a rare set. And then, of course, after people buy, everyone's like, they made way too many packs. And then it just repeats that cycle of, okay, next time we're going to go scarcer. And then it's going to be when packs all over again. And we'll be back to where we're at. So I feel really good about it. Like, just objectively speaking, when the worst players featured in that drop are probably, I don't know, Darius Miles and Quentin Richardson. Like, that's a pretty good drop. Top Shot debuts across the board. And just knowing how hard it is for our team to get historical content into Top Shot's ecosystem. Like, I feel really good about using 2005, 2006 to introduce a lot of great players.
When you say it's hard to get those into the ecosystem, can you give us a peel behind the curtain on how that sausage gets made from settling on a year to what you have to do to get that footage up?
Yeah, I think, like, look, when the NBA as a whole and our partners with both with the league and the PA, there's such pros. And at this point, we have 2 seasons of a track record of, be it Emmanuel quickly has a big move tonight, or, LaMelo Ball does an unreal assist. Everyone's on high alert. Okay, that has to be a moment. Let's figure out how to slot it into our kind of current content plans. When it comes to the historical archives, the amount of digging it takes on our team to find the plays, and the number of amazing players that we have to cross-reference, who we have approvals from, all that great stuff. So it's actually a less sexy process than it seems, but it's more about just within our rights, who we can work with, which players we have the ability to feature in product. And I'm sure you all noticed our ability to be loud. We had a deal with Dwayne Wade, which allowed us to really promote him in marketing, whereas with other guys, maybe requires a little bit more inside baseball to get them featured into the community spotlight without us necessarily featuring them ourselves.
Yeah, that's great. It is. And what is Dwayne Wade? I don't know if I can't recall if I heard or ever saw Dwayne talking about Top Shot before this. Has he gotten pretty excited since you guys have been working with him about it?
Yeah, absolutely. And his son, Zaire, has really gotten into Top Shot in the past couple of weeks, which is awesome, because I think Top Shot is really going to be, over time, more accommodating to that younger demographic. It's just so endemic in that kind of fan mindset to rip packs on NBA 2K or, play daily fantasy sports. And these are things that maybe the slightly older generation didn't have growing up. So I think Top Shot's going to resonate with that age group a lot more pertinently.
Yeah, I bet. Mike, you look like you are formulating.
I have so many questions.
Go for it, Mike.
Yes. So Jacob, to your point about the younger generation, it seems like you guys have attach yourselves to a few of the more prominent rookies in this class. Is that going to be something you guys think you'll do going forward quite a bit? How did you choose which rookies you sort of tapped to be part of the platform? And yeah, would love to hear more about that process.
Yeah, I think when we're looking at like our roadmap for the season, and when I'm talking roadmap, both content roadmap, but also like what we want to do, what we think will resonate with our community, it's opening day is literally the only night in the calendar, other than maybe the NBA Finals, where we know there are going to be moments from those games, especially for 3-star rookies. So the idea of being able to work with the NBA and the Players Association to identify plays from those games that these players will really enjoy. So I guess there was a little leak today. Davion Mitchell, we're going to be partnering with him. Our community is going to help choose which play of his will end up as his Top Shot debut, his 3-star rookie. So that opportunity to just kind of pencil into the calendar. We know Davion Mitchell's making his debut tonight. As long as he has an assist, a rebound, or a block, steal, or points tonight, he's going to have a moment on Top Shot. That's such a rare opportunity for us. So for us to be able to leverage that is really awesome. And he won't be the only rookie. So very excited about those guys. And to answer the second part of the question, how do we choose those guys? We're really interested in partnering with players that are interested in our product, right? We want it to be authentic. We want it to be organic. And when it comes to a guy that is not interested in Top Shot, we're not going to force it. There are plenty of players that are interested. And there are a handful of really elite prospects from this class that, from both the dinner we took our collectors the night before the NBA draft, where they got to meet some of these players, to the opening start of the season, we've built great relationships with agencies and these players. So I think those are kind of the paths of least resistance to make these types of deals happen.
I was thinking
that makes a lot of sense.
Go ahead,
You
Andy.
notice that the conversations between, maybe you're not in these conversations, so you don't know, but like the conversations between a rookie who's really good and someone more like Dwayne Wade or an old veteran, when it comes to explaining Top Shot and getting them excited about being a partner, I would imagine those are pretty different conversations just because of how those people grew up and what they think about and what resonates with them. Has that like been the case, or any like fun examples there?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what was really awesome at the dinner the night before the draft, Zaire Williams, who ended up going 10th overall, like the collectors at the table literally just started opening packs. I think it was actually Library and Veerman. And Zaire was hooked from day one. He's like, I got to get an account. And Zaire's good friends with Tyrese Halliburton, who's obviously been a big collector on the platform. So I think, it's word of mouth. It's no secret that two teams that have really taken to Top Shot since last season are the Sacramento Kings and the Orlando Magic. So seeing kind of those locker rooms really gravitate toward Top Shot, and the rookies on those teams maybe hearing about Top Shot because certain players in the locker room are really active or interested. It's been awesome to see. But yeah, I think, Andy, to your question, no real specific anecdotes other than that one, but I think you hit the nail on the head that it just is a more fluid concept for a younger player to understand how an NFT can be fun and special.
I was just thinking about the pressure. If you're one of those rookies coming in the league and you know how this works with your 3-star moment, you know how like when a guy's setting a record or whatever, and the coach will bring him in the fourth quarter to get that extra bucket or whatever. I can just imagine where I'm like, shit, man, I've had a rough game. Coach, you got to get me in. This is my rookie 3-star moment. I got to do something here in the fourth quarter because otherwise I'm missing out on it.
Well, a little inside baseball for you all with LaMelo last year. Obviously, his 3-star moment isn't maybe the most remarkable play. Well, long back and forth with the team over whether we wanted to go all in on this 3-star approach of the moment has to come from their debut game. And if we're doing it, like, what's the risk of them not registering a box score stat? So we literally went into the archives, and I was like pretty convinced there had never been, or at least in recent memory, a lottery player that didn't register at least one box score stat. And I think the only example we found of a guy that ended up being like a legitimate pro that didn't do anything in their debut game was Tim Hardaway Jr. And then someone on my team messaged like, looks like Marcus Cousin also didn't do anything. I'm like, you mean DeMarcus Cousins? He's like, he sent over a basketball reference to someone named Marcus Cousin. I'm like, I don't think that's who you think it is. And then I rested my case. So we ended up going all in on 3-star rookies, and LaMelo Ball in his debut game registered 2 assists, 0 steals, 0 points, and 0 blocks. And of the 2 assists, the one that ended up on Top Shot was his first assist. The second assist was a bounce pass to Cody Zeller that got goaltended. So we didn't have many options.
Is that the biggest sweat around Top Shot headquarters on rookie debut night? You guys are just praying for something to work with here.
Yeah, I mean, so we were in Milwaukee, of course, for opening night, and Cam Thomas didn't get in the game. So we kind of had a sigh of relief because, if Cam Thomas gets in the very, very end of the game for 20 seconds and doesn't put anything up, well, all of a sudden his 3-star rookie's gone to waste. We don't have one. So fortunately, the 3-star rookie is reserved for the player's first game, not necessarily the team's first game. So we'll have that kind of in our back pocket. But yeah, it's definitely a sweat because, especially for like Davion Mitchell, someone we're partnering with, like, imagine if they don't have it. It's like, oh shit, do we have to go to game 2? What are we going to do here?
I love Fetty here. I am gunning if I'm a rookie, and I
100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's right. Like set up the
Top Shot debut is forever. You can't mess around.
That's right. How we looking, Jacob, for, obviously you guys had at Summer League, you guys had the booth up. We unfortunately didn't get to overlap with you guys there, but I know everyone who was able to check that out was very excited about what that could mean for in-game stuff going forward. I went to the Celtics game on Friday. I know these guys have been going to games. How close are we to getting some, IRL kind of Top Shot connection stuff?
So I wouldn't be surprised if we see it at some point. I think our team, and I'm going to leave it to way smarter people that are going to be able to make it happen when they can make it happen. I don't think it's the type of thing, and hopefully you've seen a week through the season, it's not going to be an every night type of thing. It's going to be when it when the timing makes sense. And I think there are going to be a few tentpole calendar events where it could make sense. For us, we're so laser focused on growth. And I think as cool as the kiosks are, they are far more of a maybe accommodation to our existing community that really is excited about them rather than a growth lever. So we're going to try to figure out how to straddle that line, just being super transparent about kind of where we're at with it right now.
Yeah. And it does seem like that, just that entire dynamic is probably your guys' biggest challenge right now of how do you accommodate the existing, collectors who obviously are your most hardcore collectors since they're already on the platform versus, accomplishing your guys' growth goals. So how do you think about balancing those two things?
Yeah, I think like things like the roadmap, they're not going to be a growth lever, right? Like the roadmap is 100% for our existing community to give them confidence and belief that, and trust for that matter, that we're taking feedback from last season. We're going to make the product better. We're going to make the roadmap better. And we're sensitive to all things rarity. We're sensitive to all concerns about some drops last year that maybe didn't perform up to our hopes and expectations. But I think it's not as binary as that. I think the most successful way to grow our product and our community is going to be a happy community that's excited about the product. And we saw in the winter, virality and word of mouth are our most powerful drivers. And if we can bring someone into a really fun experience, the chances that they're going to tell their friends go up tenfold. So in a lot of ways, I think we're really fortunate that our initial virality didn't get more out of hand than it was. And to be clear, it was definitely out of hand and something that we were trying to keep up with on a daily, hourly basis. But there are so many millions of basketball fans in the world. And I think at this point, some have heard of Top Shot, some have dismissed Top Shot altogether, as we're able to continue to deliver value for our collectors, our community, provide great experiences. And I think more than anything this year, it's imperative for us to really make the community utility more prominent than ever. So shows like yours are amazing, and just the number of people that are in the chat and have an appointment viewing every Tuesday, like that's fantastic. How can we as a team, as a company, really bring that to IRL? How can we bring that to every creator in our network? How can we bring that kind of top of funnel so new influencers are talking about Top Shot and excited about Top Shot and really get it? Because let's be real, NFTs, for someone that's fully out, and I'm sure you all experience these conversations regularly, there's a lot of ambiguity. There's a lot of abstractness to what the value proposition is of owning a Top Shot moment. And I think once you buy your starter pack and you get into the marketplace, you start to experience the fun of it. But then once you're really in the community, and by that I mean the best parts of the community, because there's certainly layers to the community that we can still clean up and make better. I think it just totally levels up your fandom as a basketball fan. And for me, who was always like an analytics junkie and cared a lot about kind of real plus minus and all these stats that I think the average fan might not care about, like I'm really watching the NBA through a different lens, and that lens is highlights and kind of which players are the most entertaining. So I think that's pretty endemic to all sports fans wanting to take bets on young guys and see how they perform. We just need to better convey that to maybe a collector that's coming in with suspicion about what we're doing, right?
Yeah. I'm curious too. I mean, because so much in the NFT space has happened since a lot of people, myself included, found Top Shot. That was my gateway into the larger universe of NFTs. And I know that's the same for a lot of people. I'm sure you guys have kept tabs on lots of other projects that have launched, things that have going on. I'm curious, have you guys learned from the overall NFT market, or maybe specific projects, or things that you guys would like to do or things you wouldn't like to do? I'm curious how you guys see yourself now that the NFT market has become something so big.
Yeah, I think the big thing is, like, for a long time we were convinced using NFTs in any of our marketing, any of our copy. That was like a non-starter. And now the jury's still out. Maybe we'll integrate it more. As for learning from other communities, I think like, yeah, how do I put it? Like, we've got tremendous NFT projects out there, and some of them do certain things really, really well. I would be a little, it would be a little dishonest to say we've taken a lot of learnings, just because the magnitude of scale of what we're trying to build on Top Shot, our game is not only and solely about, a 10,000 person exclusive club, right? And I think that's kind of our learning more than anything, is like, how do we better emphasize the best of the exclusivity? So the 9 Lives Lounge, a great example of something that we can really put a lot of resources and effort and attention toward to make a tremendous experience for people that really want to feel like they're a part of an exclusive club within the Top Shot ecosystem. But yeah, I think, more than anything, we've learned from our own past, and things that we did last year have helped us kind of get to where we are with a roadmap that we're really excited about. And I think for me in particular, who for months was kind of going into office hours and, trying to overcome a dichotomy of like, the community thinks we're being super secretive and not sharing many details, and I can't withdraw my money, and this is all a scam. I tried to kind of course correct that with radical transparency, which led to inevitable premature announcements that have only kind of led to what's been considered maybe unfulfilled promises. So I've learned a lot in that experience to kind of just keep mum until something's really imminent, and then it doesn't benefit us at all to spill something we're working on if we're 6 months out, because we're 6 months out, and when it's ready, it'll be ready to kind of pound our chest.
That's right. Oh, go ahead, Mike.
No, so I was just going to say, I really liked the roadmap post you guys put out last week. I thought that it gave people the level of information needed to kind of collect and make purchasing and selling decisions in a far more informed way. I think Series 2 was a lot of people shooting from the hips, not really knowing edition sizes, not knowing what to expect from rares and from how many players, how many different moments players would have. What's been interesting is, since you guys have put that out, it's the push and pull that you described with the number of packs, where now Ja Morant has had a kind of ridiculous start to his season and has, 5, 6 Top Shot worthy plays already, and you guys have come out and said, we're not going to have more than, I think it's two rares per player or 2 commons per player, and now everyone's saying, oh, can we make an exception for Ja Morant? And it's that push and pull of wanting to maintain the value of Top Shot moments and the scarcity, and helping on the financial side, and then the basketball collector side of things. So I think you guys did a good job with that. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out. Obviously, as we've learned in NFT world, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, and however long is left in the basketball season is a really, really long time. And so it's going to be interesting to see if the people who are really excited about the scarcity today down the line are saying, I wish we had a few more Ja Morant moments this series. And it's hard, to your point, to project that far out and to build around a future that you don't know what it's going to look like. So what's been the feedback on the roadmap from your perspective, and anything that you'd add that wasn't in the blog post to your thinking that went into it, or anything else?
Yeah, I think it's been overwhelmingly positive. And the consensus from the community, which I've seen here and there, is like, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. But they don't ever provide like what would get it to a 9 or what would make it a 10. It's just like, I give it an 8 out of 10. So in this community, I'll take that as a 10.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think like the 2 things that I think the community wants are probably like product roadmap stuff. And again, like, we're in a position now where we'll continue to kind of build up a nice crescendo of great product additions, but it doesn't make any sense for us to kind of spell out a roadmap there where, the content, we've done it for 2 seasons at this point. We know what our cadence is. We know what we can put out. From a product standpoint, there are unknowns, and it doesn't make sense for us to get ahead of ourselves. Then people wanted to know more details about collector's score. And I think generally speaking, like the broad strokes are, the collector score is one of the few things that will be variable based on how many people come to Top Shop this year, because a collector score for a legendary drop, a requirement there could be very different if there are twice as many people that are eligible as there are today, right? So we want to be super sensitive to that and give ourselves the flexibility to read and react, if you will.
Yeah, and I mean, I assume comments like this is the best kind of compliment you can get here. Aaron Brady says, Series 2 kept us glued to Discord and Twitter for breaking Top Shot news. Series 3 roadmap gives us a better direction for collecting. I assume that's exactly what you guys were going for.
Yeah, it's like super reaffirming, and I appreciate it, Aaron. That was our goal. And more than anything, I think we just midway through the season last year kind of had a come to Jesus moment internally where it's like, we gotta get a roadmap out, and I think we were at a point of no return last year. We're putting out a roadmap. I think we actually did put out a roadmap just before the playoffs. These are the things you can expect before we close out Series 2. But again, we fought so many existential fires one by one, from being able to have pack drops to being able to make sure that people can withdraw their money. And I think as a collective unit at that point may have had 60, 70 full-time employees. It was definitely all hands on deck to resolve all of those issues at once, so that maybe we took our eye off the ball a little bit of kind of what we were doing content-wise. So took literally July 4th weekend was doing a lot of the etching and sketching out of what this roadmap could look like. And it took months of negotiating back and forth of what that could actually entail. I think we settled on 2005, 2006 that same weekend. So a lot happened in July that's yielding the fruit of its labor in October, November. So we're excited about that. To answer the question, KB, you can absolutely go to sleep tonight. No stress test planned. So that's all exciting.
Those were kind of the good old days, though.
I was just gonna say, was that a moment in your life when you're like, I have to give grown adults the permission to go to bed, that you're like, what did I get myself into?
All of it was surreal. Like truly felt like the Truman Show. Like there was one day where I had Zooms. I like, this is gonna sound fake, but actually I had a Zoom with Brian Scalabrine, followed by the starters guys, or the no dunks guys, Jay Skeets and Trey Kirby, followed by Logan Paul. Fast forward 5 hours, I'm putting out at like 1:30 a.m. You all can go to sleep tonight, no stress test. And I was like, what is life these days? And yeah, so it was definitely memorable times, but truthfully very stressful as well, because our community is very passionate, and they also were not always thrilled with us. And I felt very both vulnerable, but also in a way responsible for making sure that the community's feedback was heard and helped us kind of shift gears. So all of that, fortunately, in the rearview mirror, and very excited for all that's ahead. And MBL, just to clarify around the roadmap, if you look at the very bottom of the roadmap, we put our like upper bound limits. I think the big one to clarify here is we're putting a cap on 2 base set moments per player, but there's no cap like that. That's not necessarily a cap of 2 common moments per player. I think that common cap is at I want to say 4 with additional. And
the distinction there would be like an archive pack or a cool cats or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like a hustle and show Ja Morant would not count against his allotment of comments on the base set. Yeah.
But yeah, they're a lot of fun rants. Okay, cool. One question for you on the collector score, and I don't know if you can add some color to this, and it's probably ironic that I'm asking as an earlier arriver here. One thing that I see a lot of people in the community talking about is the fact that the current collector score structure, I guess, rewards early adopters who just have large accounts but aren't really participating in the Top Shot ecosystem anymore and haven't bought anything since, I don't know, even November of 2020. Do you think there'll ever be something that has some sort of like collector score decay based on activity or anything like that to ensure that the people who are getting the best chances at the most sought after packs are actually people who are still paying attention to the platform?
It's certainly a conversation that's being had. And I can speak from like a community desire. Like I know that it makes a lot of sense for a lot of different reasons. I also know technically speaking on the product side, these are non-trivial lifts that might take some time to execute. And to be clear, nothing's been settled, but I think it makes a lot of sense. If you look at what they do in Fortnite, right? Like the best Fortnite players in the year, once the season ends, everyone goes back to zero and everyone has to prove themselves once again. So, seasons is a type of concept that I think could potentially work in a similar vein here, but we'll explore all of it. We'll explore the upside, the downside. But I think to your point, and it's not the first time I've heard the question, we want to incentivize people to stay active, and we want to reward our most passionate collectors, not just the ones that got it in last summer.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But I do like the structure a lot that you guys have put together with the priority drops and the general drops. It gives everyone an opportunity to get a shot at packs, and some people a better opportunity than others based on having a higher collector score. And so I really like that structure a lot. It'll just be about kind of fine tuning the collector score itself. But I think you guys did a great job on that.
Yeah, 100%.
We are going to get Jacob on his way. He's a very busy man. Appreciate you swinging by, hitting the club. We will see you less than a week from now at the game, and hopefully we will be playing some Papa Shot together here next Monday.
Are y'all gonna be at the happy hour?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And breaking my heart.
And decay that collector score.
Yeah.
Well, Pete, Mike, looking forward to it. Andy, we'll have to catch you next time. And thank you all for having me again. Always love the show and appreciate all that you guys do.
All right.
Thanks
Jacob,
for coming on.
get some sleep. Good luck with the booster, my man.
I appreciate it. Take care.
See ya. That was good. It was, I feel like the last time we had Jacob on was like in the height of mania, probably early February.
He was making like really important announcements on the show last time he was on. Oh.
I think the record for concurrent views during a live stream on this show was the last time Jacob was on. I think we're at like 950 people were watching this show live. I think just waiting for him to say something important about Top Shot. So that was a wild time for sure. Thank you to Jacob for coming on. And let's see here. We do have a murderer's row of club VIPs who diamond handed their run it backpacks. I believe Maddie is going to be our first one. So I kind of gave you guys the order in Discord. So if you guys want to start coming on, Maddie, you're welcome to hop on. We'll get this party started here.
Can we have like two questions that we ask everyone? Like maybe like, what are you hoping you pull in the pack and something else like that? Is that fun or is that weird?
Yeah,
what
baby favorite 90s rom-com.
Yes.
Favorite flavor of ice cream.
No, ASL. Andy probably rocks chat rooms. No, you're too young for that, actually. Do you know about chat rooms?
I've never heard of a chat room.
Andy was
and Andy's probably coding the chat rooms.
I mean, were you even too young for AIM?
No, I hit like the end of AIM.
Okay, yeah, because AIM like even phased out when I was in college in like 2006, 2007. I feel like that's when it was really starting to die.
Yeah, well, so I was shit, dude, you're old. I was like,
I can't take this for this kid.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
We don't need him. All right, let's bring on the VIPs.
So I was like 13 then. So that was like peak AIM time, asking your friend if they wanted to go ride bikes to Burger King or something.
Get out of here.
You didn't reach like the hormonal part of it.
No, I never had horny AIM. It was purely friends AIM.
See, this is heartwarming here. Met my wife on it. Yeah.
That's good. And 88, that makes sense.
Yeah, AIM back in the day was wild, man. It was like, I mean, you think about all the energy we pour into Twitter and Discord and stuff now. Imagine just having it hyper focused on one platform, and just thank God that there aren't, any records of everything that was said on AIM. I'm very thankful for that.
They're probably somewhere. But yeah, the only thing you could do is talk to people and then do away messages. The away messages were that was a big industry. Away messages.
I was so dramatic on away messages back then. It was bad. All right, Maddie, you're killing me. We're gonna skip you. CC Kings, if you want to hop on here. I believe that's who I had up next. Yes, CC Kings. Make sure you have your favorite 90s sitcom and flavor of ice cream ready to go when you hop on.
Yes.
Here we go. Here's CC Kings. He's ready. Oh, Maddie, you know what? We'll do you two together since you came on at the same time. We got Maddie, CC Kings.
What's up,
Can I
guys?
call you CC Kings or should I call you something else?
Chris works.
Chris works. Okay, that rolls off the tongue. And let me just say, look at this backdrop here. We got the club top shot. We got the underdog hat. We got the Cool Cats jersey. Looking real nice over there.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, had to get the swag out for the show.
And this is your debut on Club Top Shot, right?
Yep, on the stream. Been a VIP since the beginning of the year. And so first time on, I always rip my packs too quick to actually get on, but held the diamond hands with this one.
There you go. And Maddie, how you doing tonight?
Pretty good here. How are you guys?
Doing good.
I feel like you're cramping my style a bit with the background and the sweatshirts. This is
Very similar
really
look we got
similar.
going on.
yeah.
Yeah, can we get, Mike and Maddie doing the Spider-Man meme from their nice suburban homes here?
Chris, can we get a pan down to the shirt so we can see which NBA Jam team you're looking at there?
Weber and J.
Weber
Will.
and white chocolate. Nice.
Yep. I'm in Sacramento. I'm a tortured Kings fan. So yeah, those were the good old days.
Yeah, and
You got a shout out from Jacob just now, so there's that.
there you go. I heard you were in the Discord. You were offering up for any of the VIPs to come up to Sacramento and go to a game, weren't you?
Yep. So I work for some of the naming rights partners. That's what I got behind me. I got Golden One Center behind me. So yeah, always going to games. I was at home opener against the Jazz. Typical Kings, held it good for the first 3 quarters and then blew it in the fourth. So yeah.
There you go. All right, guys. I say we do this, but I of course have to set the stage here. We are about to enter on an epic string of pack rips. Yo, what up? It's DJ Pete Overzet. Welcome to the club. We didn't think things were gonna get popping tonight, but it's about to get lit. Behind door number 2, it's a 3-pointer. 13-25, Kevin Durant. We're gonna get a LaMelo. We're gonna get a Luka. We're gonna get a LeBron. Click the reveal. Let's go. God damn it! I don't need another layup. To the window. To the wall. The De'Aaron Fox stripped down my ball. 293 assists. 293. Everybody get their drinks. Let's get a cheers tonight before we open up these nice packs. All right, let's do it. Cheers tonight. Cheers to all the VIPs that had diamond hands, unlike MBL over here. That's how you know Mike really loves Top Shot. He couldn't even wait to open up the packs. You really
Just pure
are
unadulterated fandom.
All right, let's see here. Who wants to go first? Matt, you want to do a screen share? Chris, you want to do it? All right.
All right.
Matt, let's do this. Now, do you need instructions? Because it's going to be a long night for me if I have to give instructions to everyone who comes on.
No, I think I remember from last time, honestly.
How tall are you? We have a debate in the chat.
I know, right? I always look so tall with the setup I have here. It's an optical illusion, unfortunately.
What's the answer?
I'm a gentleman's 5'10".
Okay.
Surprising, I know.
Look at this. I mean, poor Matt. Like, you guys, he's barely been on stream for 4 minutes, and you already have the internet commenting on his height, his looks. I mean, this is just what happens.
It's inevitable.
It's all good.
Okay, flexing on us with the base set packs. We get it.
I know, yeah, a lot of real good stuff down there. Should we do run it back or the WNBA one?
Oh yeah, I forgot that you got both of these. I mean, I say we go back to back here. You pick which one you want to do first, and I'm excited to hear the music on both of these.
If you want to do both. Keeping packs is nice sometimes,
Yeah, I know. Let's do both though. Let's do the
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Boom. Let's go.
Who are you rooting for? Who do you want?
Shaq, I guess, right?
Yeah.
AI.
I haven't heard this music before.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's a good number. There you go.
My cousin is married to a French man, and we were at Christmas one time when he was visiting, and I was like, "Oh, Boris Diaw." He's from France. He goes, "It's Boris Do." So there you go, Boris Do. That's what he said to me.
Oh, we got a little Zoom action going. What's going on
Oh
here?
yeah, what happened to it?
All right. See who we got.
Wait, did you go right to the run it back? Or no, this is.
Yeah, he
that
did.
was a
Mad
running
lad.
back.
Oh my goodness, Matt.
What a savage.
I do love
I
Nate
didn't know it was
Robinson.
that one.
Look at that arch.
Nate Robinson. Shorter than me.
Yeah.
Look at it. Matt just does not care about building heights. Let's just go right to the run it back.
I respect it. Oof, I haven't seen that. That was nice.
Sick rejection. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
The
Yeah, I
face of the
love
platform.
I love
Look
the
at that
grading
quality
footage.
in video.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like we used to watch games like that.
I know, even the 2000 footage feels like mid-90s footage.
Oh, wow. No.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good Lord, does.
Look at that.
Apparently, he used to bring his own espresso machine into the locker rooms of his.
What Zach Lowe was chatting
Yeah.
about that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just quintessentially French. You absolutely love it. All right, so Matt, give that pack, 7 out of 10. I'll give the reveal a 4 out of 10. We got to build drama here next time, buddy. You can't go right to the rare.
Yeah. That was shocking.
You know what? I had no idea that's where the run it back mom was. So
See, you got to
Does
be
this mean
the
you have
pro.
two
You
running
gotta
backs, or
hover
it just
over.
hasn't updated yet?
There you go.
it just hasn't updated yet.
All right.
And if they wanted to comp one after that pack, I wouldn't mind. But
You got a Wade in there.
Yeah, I
That's
agree
true.
with this
You
take
can't-
from Benny that Gerald Wallace run it back play is super sick.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that one where he catches the block?
is the legendary one this guy?
Hover.
No.
No.
There it is.
No, that's a
No,
rare.
maybe
That's a
not.
rare. That's a rare. It's like gold.
Oh,
yeah,
that's the legendary.
All
All
right.
right, top right for last.
Yeah.
We'll build the suspense this time.
Oh,
Top shot debut.
Jordan, Canada. Not quite Jordan, United States.
I agree, Fran. The club is overdue for an epic poll. We're gonna get the jersey match, the number one tonight. I can feel it.
Yeah. What are we rooting for here? Tarazzi, Bird,
I think the highest scores right
Candace
now.
Parker?
Yeah.
Parker? That'd be nice.
I'm gonna be
too.
honest. I feel like they didn't really do this legendary pack justice when it comes to the music.
The music. We needed something that really slapped.
Yeah, it's a little subdued.
Maybe they were trying to cater to the streamers who are trying to scream over the real banging music, but that's actually what we want. We don't want to be
Yeah,
able
that's
to
part
hear
of.
it.
That's
It's got to
part
be
of
like
it.
the club, right?
Nice pack, man. That was sick.
What
Well, I
did you
couldn't
say?
hear you.
Yeah, just
Nice
give me a
rack.
Heineken. I just want a Heineken.
Vodka soda?
I have a tab open.
All right, here we go. Oh,
Ooh,
oh,
that one.
that's good.
Oh,
Wait, how did that?
Yeah, it's like
Oh, that's nice.
the
I like
front
that.
angle was sick though.
Yeah.
Good cereal.
ooh,
Wow, this is a nice
All
pack.
right.
this is real nice.
WNBA showing up here.
Slick, the ball fake. Whoop.
Ooh, jukes are out of
Evan Griner.
All right, get down to it.
More of these.
What's going on
Oh,
with
how
this
we
Zoom
get this
situation here?
This is just cinematography
Yeah.
here for Matt.
Oh, let's go. Look at that packed stance.
Katie, skip to my loop.
All right, here we go.
All right, the moment of truth.
Do it.
Big money, big money, big money. New York Liberty,
INSQ.
38.
Oh.
Ooh. All right.
Ninja Laney.
Not gonna lie.
I love the color of their jerseys.
Yeah, it looks
Pretty
like
sweet.
those old Memphis or Vancouver Grizzlies.
Yeah, they're sick.
All right,
Right.
Maddie. You upped your cinematography up there to a 9 out of 10. You let the drama build. We even got a zoom in action there. Very impressed with your growth.
All planned and coordinated, to be sure.
That's right. All right, Chris, it is your time to get this run it back pack up here.
Yeah, that was a tough one to follow. Let's see if you can do it.
I somehow missed this. Iviel, did you really say Jordan Canada, not quite Jordan United States? Did you say that?
I did.
Gee, I was too busy singing Jordan O Canada. I guess we
Yeah,
both
I heard that too. Yeah. We're just making boomer jokes left and right. I heard Skip to my Lou in there too.
Yeah, sorry. At least I had a cool Boris Dose story. Okay, Chris.
Oh God,
here we
imagine
go.
spelling peace like that. Oh, can I delete that?
You can't delete.
Remove. Yes.
All right, let's do it, Chris. The moment of truth. Who we looking for here? Who's on your wish list?
Number one, Iverson, for sure. Grew up one of my favorite players. I had the questions in youth basketball, so definitely him. T-Mac would be great too. And then if we got to go bottom barrel, I got to go Mike Bibby, Kings.
There you go. I love it.
Let's do it.
Dun, dun, dun. The run it back music is solid.
Yeah, it is.
The WNBA tired. Do you think anyone tonight has the balls to diamond hand their pack and then just reveal all it right on the show?
Is that a challenge?
I thought you.
Yeah, Andy's gonna.
I have a pack to
second.
open.
I thought he was gonna do that anyway.
Yeah, if you're inviting me to reveal all my pack,
What's the video game stuff where it's based on time, how fast you can do them?
Speed running.
Speed running, yeah. Andy, you should do like a speed running stream for all of your archive packs. So you can see how quickly you can open your archive pack. All right, Chris, let's do this. Hakeem Warren.
Ooh.
He was on that. He was like the year after Carmelo at Syracuse, right? Played with Jerry McNamara.
They might have-
I have no idea.
Old school.
Him and Carmelo might have played.
Yeah, he was on the Mellow team.
He had the block in the championship game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember that one.
At least one of us here likes basketball. Number 14.
14.
There we go.
Bill Wallace, former King.
That is a really nice block.
I love this play. I had Gerald Wallace on a few of my fantasy teams. Always killed my field goal percentage, but always stuff in the stat sheet with steals and
Yeah,
blocks.
same deal as Josh Smith. Same player.
Here we go. Mo Pete.
Oh, Pete.
Mo Pete, no problems.
Smooth lefty.
Here we go. Michael Redd.
Love Red. Ohio State.
Lefty sharpshooter with the dunk.
Do you think Top Shot added like an extra, just slightly grainy filter to these?
Yes,
Yeah, it
yes,
feels
I
like
really
it.
do think so.
Yeah, it's like, so, you know, when you get your Instagram photo and you just have to add the Nashville filter, Top Shot just couldn't help himself.
No, a lot of people have said that. Because apparently they do have HD footage from these games.
Wow. All right, let's go, Chris.
Come on.
Mavericks, Steve Nash. Dirk.
Dirk.
Hey.
winner. No, winner by a lot.
Dirk is nice. Almost got that last mint. Oh no, actually no, that's 890, not 990.
Not that close.
I'm grasping at the front here. Not too shabby. Now, does this mean are you going to the marketplace to get your boy Iverson, or what do you think?
I wish I was as liquid as that. That'd be nice. Need another DraftKings hit to get there.
There you go. All right, we'll ship some DraftKings GPPs this week, and then we'll go shopping for Iversons.
There we go.
Chris, what's the hat? What we have here?
Travis Matthew, golf company.
Oh, okay.
But it's got the
it's California. It's California. Gotcha.
We got the bear.
Yep.
It's a nice hat.
I thought it was like an owl, to be honest. And like the M was the feet. All right, I got you.
There you go. Well, fellas, we appreciate you coming on tonight to rip packs. Some nice pulls in there. Any other shout outs, parting words here?
Go ahead, Maddie.
I got nothing, man. I got nothing. Living
Matt,
in the suburban dad life out here.
Say you were lying and you're actually 6'4".
Yeah. Psych.
Chris?
Thanks for having me on, fellas. This is fun.
Of course, man.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
Chris,
thanks for having me. Glad to finally get on. I 100% would have been in Vegas, but at the time I had a 2-week-old newborn daughter. So definitely could not go. I can't be pulling the CSU, doing everything I can with that. But Vegas next year, I would love to be there.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe CSU needs to do a class where it's, just, for new dads to live their best life, doing everything they can. I assume people would line up for that seminar. Well, yeah, we will definitely be running it back.
Would be really appreciated.
Yeah, we'll be running it back in Vegas next year. And so it'll be bigger and better than ever. Maddie, Chris, thank you guys for joining us tonight. We will catch you guys next time.
Sounds good. Cheers, gents.
See you guys.
All right. We now have Frankie and Alex. These guys
Frankie
are no
Bucket.
strangers here from our Club Top Shot trip. Frankie, how we doing, buddy?
Good. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good. Frankie, did you win those Win Packs boxers? Because I don't think you willingly would have bought those, right?
Yeah, no. That was like 2 weeks ago. You guys had a stream, and you guys had a Google form or something.
Yeah.
And I filled it out, and then I was shocked that my name came up. So I had a good little run on the wheel there for like 2-3 times in a row between that and Splash Play. So.
And I will say, if you guys need any incentive to become a club VIP, you can become a member. You can unlock that channel, and you can scroll up and see a photo of Frankie in his Win Packs boxers. That stays behind the paywall, right, Frankie?
Oh yeah, definitely. You got to pay the $4.99 for that.
Yeah. I'm always trying to figure out kind of new, different marketing angles and stuff, how to, rope people to get in there. And you and the Win Packs boxers might be the best piece of bait I have yet.
I don't know about that. It's probably the worst OnlyFans somebody's ever seen, but.
Alex, how we doing over here, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. Great to see you guys again.
Yeah. And you guys just welcomed another kid here fairly recently as well.
Yeah, speaking of, that was a great transition with the 2-week-old baby, because that's where I'm at right now. And got as a man's coin whale, got my cameo that I got to show my wife afterwards, which she loved. So
I was gonna say, what did she think of that cameo there?
We were cracking up. It was awesome. Although I did not take the man's suggestion to name my son Pete Manzanelli Jr., but it was a tough call.
What name did we settle on?
His name's Alton James. We're gonna call him AJ.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
My wife's last name is Dalton. So and we all have A names. Me and her and our older son. So we named him Alton. But yeah.
Look at that. And also, I'm so impressed with all of you guys coming on with these sick backgrounds here. We got the Sixers jersey. I saw Frankie set up on Splash Play the other day, looking like, just a true streamer over here. Mike, these guys are putting you to shame. Like, don't get me wrong. Those are nice, blinds and stuff. But I mean, where's the NBA paraphernalia behind you?
I'm still transitioning to a new home.
I had to do this for Jack because he tweeted tonight that being from Philly is disgusting. I think was his exact words.
Yeah.
So I had to hang this up for.
It's a tough night, though. Tough night for the Sixers.
Oh yeah, they took the L. I mean, I'm not surprised, honestly. But the other night, that Nets game at the end was just outrageous with how they blew the lead. But
what's the latest update on Ben Simmons? I was hearing bits and pieces of it with Mike and Jack on our Team Hold stream last week. What's new with that?
he says he has back tightness, and then I saw today they're not fining him anymore. I don't really know, but it sounds. I mean, Embiid was making some comments about like I'm done with him a few days ago. Not that that means anything, but it's not good. Definitely not good.
Frankie, what NBA team do you root for?
Right now, probably the Nets. I love KD, so I just always liked him for the last 10 years. I like shooters, and like when he came out with who was it, Greg Oden? I always liked KD more, and just always liked him. So probably him and Curry, favorite two players. So
there you go. All right, what are we hoping for here, Frankie? You want to get us kicked off here with the Run It Back stream? You pulling for something in particular?
I mean, if I can't get one of the top guys, I liked Bibby. I loved that Kings team before when they played the Lakers. I love Peja, either him or maybe Ray Allen, just because I like those 3-point shooters. So
there you go. Yeah, for those, I mean, you guys have probably heard us talk about it. Frankie has a pretty wet jumper here. He went toe to toe with CSU in a Vegas 3-point shooting contest.
He was tough.
He is. I mean, Frankie, but you probably actually have stuff to do in the day. Like you just can't go to the rec center and get up shots for 4 hours every day like Peter can.
That's true. I mean, he's a busy guy, but he's always got time for that. So
speaking of a busy guy, look at who rolls in here.
Who it is.
What's up, Jack?
Hey.
Welcome, Jack.
Jack, your internet's struggling, buddy.
Yeah, I'm on the Wi-Fi. I didn't feel like I can boot up the. How long are we going to be on for? How many more people we got?
Boot up the computer? How big of an ordeal is this?
It's the PC. It takes 20 minutes to load. That's why I'm looking for a new one.
Bro, you got to buy an SSD, man. It's not that expensive.
I don't know what that means, but I'm buying a new computer. So
you're better now. You're better.
Are you building a computer? What is this?
What didn't you?
Are you building a computer? You've been tweeting about building.
Do that. I don't know how to do it. Everyone's
Andy can teach you.
Andy's not teaching me. Andy's busy shit posting. I'm getting a computer. It will be here soon. How many more people do we have? A lot?
I think we have like 3 or 4 more after this.
Okay. All right.
How about this? You go press the power on button.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. If I look like I'm under the table, that's where I am.
Yeah. Where the fuck did Jack go?
He's hiding.
Okay.
I'm being shamed. All
right, Frankie.
Have you ripped anything good yet?
We had a Dirk, and we had, what was the other poll?
Candace Parker, run it back.
Candace Parker.
Nice. Okay.
And who was
we had a Dwayne Wade archive.
Dwayne Wade archive. Yep.
Dirk. You said Dirk. Nate Robinson.
And now we are sweating. Frankie either wants ones that are worth a lot of money or someone who's a good shooter.
That's right. Okay.
That's right.
Someone to run it back, I guess. I got the
you pulled the in her bag as well. Goodness, you guys are running hot. Yeah. Let's do the run it back here. Another Michael Redd.
I don't know why he's not playing. Oh, there it goes.
Stromile Swift. throttling Frankie, so it feels like we have this
man.
glitch remix of this song.
It's wild.
You gotta boot up you gotta boot it up.
I blame Jack. Everything was good until he got on.
Yeah. Hey, that's what we say every show, buddy. Deron Williams, let's go. Ooh, the moment's so nice you had to pull it twice.
Right.
All right, moment of truth. Let's get it, Frankie. San Antonio Spurs. Nice cereal.
Duncan. Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Okay. 41 cereal, not bad.
Yeah, good cereal.
Yeah, 20 off the jersey match there.
I would have rather 21, but
that's a sweet one.
That's a nice pull. That's a nice pull.
I'll take that.
Wow, New Orleans / Oklahoma City Hornets on that. That's pretty funny on the scoreboard there.
Very nice there. Frankie, are you gonna rent seek that, or are you gonna hodl that Tim Duncan?
I'll probably hold that one. I like Duncan, so I'll probably maybe keep that one. I don't know. I guess see the prices, or maybe see if I can upgrade Shaq or something. But we'll see.
There you go. All right, it's time to see what is in her bag. Let's do
Hope
this.
I get Sabrina. I like Sabrina, so
yeah, she is sweet. How many? Let's see. Did you get a WNBA run it back pack or no?
Yeah, I did. That one I run seek that one. I sold it. I didn't get anybody I knew who it was, so use the profits to pay for these. So
you're on a heater with these pack pulls, man.
I know. I've been lucky.
All right, here we go. Still getting the remix version here.
I guess if it don't play, I'll just skip it.
Ooh, look at this cereal. There you go. Number 29, Christy.
Go.
Jack, what'd you do to me, man?
Dude, I feel like I'm in some German
I've never heard this
techno
before.
house at like 4 a.m. I think we will kill the audio for this. It's too much.
Did you mute Frankie, or you just muted his own?
No, I just muted the screen share. I wouldn't mute Frankie.
We've had bad Wi-Fi before, but it never makes the sound like that.
Yeah, but Frankie, so the rules are you do have to do your own beatboxing if we have to mute your screen share.
Is there something wrong with the sound? It sounds good over here.
Oh, I'm sure it does, Frankie. You're having the time of your life.
Probably sounds great, yeah.
Yeah. You don't know what we're dealing with over here, man.
Sorry, guys.
It sounds like a Skrillex remix of a Top Shot. Poor ghost of Greg Oden got a seizure. All right. Detroit Shock, 873. Katie Smith.
Pretty generic name.
Come on.
Almost the last cereal there.
Coming from Michael.
Mike Levy says Katie Smith as a generic name.
We can both have generic names. My Venmo is number 49. That's how I know it's generic.
Wow.
Literally, there are 48 or 49 others.
Mike, this was the most inorganic way to try to get people to send you money. Okay.
That's why I didn't say the full name. That's why I didn't say the full name.
Mike, put it in your tip jar on your Twitter bio, like the rest of us.
I have no tip jar activated. I'm a man of the people.
Let's see this moment here.
Ooh.
Cross them up. Ooh.
Nice move.
All right. Look at that.
Good move.
Very nice. All right. Moment of truth.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Dallas Wings, 38. Satu Sabali.
All right, let's see the play.
Man.
Hopefully.
Pretty good
It
cereal.
looks like cosmic art, actually. I wonder if they kind of did
I
that.
really like the art.
Yeah.
It's very similar to the Cosmic.
I guess first legendary for the WNBA.
Frankie, you're killing me.
I know, man.
We need to see the play. We need the play. What's the play type? What is this? What does she do? We don't even know. This could be anything.
There we go. Here it goes.
Okay. Slow-mo.
And then sped up.
Shot out of a cannon. And I don't know if that's because she's fast or Frankie's internet just sped it up.
It's pretty quick.
Very fast. All right. Nice work, Frankie. Sorry, I had to censor your audio. I did it for the good of the people.
Oh, my bad, guys. I didn't know it was that bad, so.
It's okay. It's okay.
Your shooting is better than your internet.
That is the case. All right, Alex. Let's fire up this screen share here.
Oh my God! I just realized Alex has a piece of trash hanging over.
That was because of my disgusting city. Jack. That one was for you.
That's a wild choice. That's like, oh my God, that's gross.
What was the score tonight?
You might as well put on a floaty sweatshirt.
Whoa!
Oh wow, Jack!
Whoa. Me, Andy was flooding your entire company on Twitter.
I know.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't read a single word from the tweet, but I just saw like deep dive and something. I was like, "Are you just flooding right now?"
Andy and I are in a beef now after our spat last week.
Oh yeah. No, we can get into that conversation another time. But I think that's actually what I was saying is very bullish for floaty. Misconception.
I don't know.
No, we're good.
Jack, I don't know.
Speaking of Ponzi schemes, have you guys heard of Bato?
Tell us about it. Tell us about it. Yeah.
Because my buddy just texted me. He goes, "Connect your wallet. I just got 12,000 Batos, swapped it for 1.22 ETH." I'm like, that literally sounds like the biggest scam of all time, but it worked for him. Have you guys done it?
Yeah,
we talked about it earlier.
Okay. So it's not a scam?
No, not a scam.
The token is not a scam. There's some scam-like behavior going on around the token.
Yes.
Oh, but if you get out in time, you're good.
Mike's a politician. There's no scam, but there is scam.
No, the token's legit. The token's legit. The whole thing's legit from what I understand. Just there's some weirdness.
Like crypto wallet to it and everything.
Yeah.
Alex.
Not financial advice, so it's not financial advice.
Alex, do you want me to pull up your screen share right now and shame you for you doing it wrong, or do you want to redo this? Okay.
Oh no. Did I do it wrong?
Yeah.
Oh God. All right, hold on.
You gotta do the tab.
God, embarrassing.
Wow.
Fran,
I mean, that's true. That's true Philadelphia for you.
Fran, if you just send me your seed phrase and your MetaMask password, I'll get you set up with a whole bunch of blotto. All right, Alex is back. He did it.
All right. Do I have audio too?
What's up? Jackie powered up.
You saw how long that took.
I mean, it wasn't too bad.
An SMD suck my dick. What was it?
Jack, get a hold of yourself.
This guy goes
SSD.
This guy goes to Madison Square Garden and turns into like the biggest cliche of a frat bro who's just yelling at the opposition all night. Oh my goodness! All right, here it is.
I had one beer for clarity, just so everyone knows. I'm in a natural state.
It sounds like you've had a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, Phil's kids are watching, Jack.
Think of the children.
All right, let's do it, Alex.
All right.
I assume you want an Iverson?
Yeah, definitely an Iverson would be ideal. I got my Iverson bobblehead for good luck.
There you go.
Or second, not for money or anything, but a Lou Williams, because per Levitan, he's the captain of Team Sex. So
there you go.
Really?
That would be a pretty good one too.
I guess Lou.
That was a
Lou
recent
Williams
solo
is-
pod. Some alpha for you guys. Yeah.
He had multiple girlfriends for Lou Williams at all times.
I mean, clearly pro Marty.
Whoa. Oh.
Can you close out that blue bar down there?
There we go.
Bonzi. Andy, a good team name in a D5 fantasy basketball league would be Ponzi Wells.
Or Botto Porter. Botto Porter.
Cam Reddish.
Sam Reddish.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
LeBron James.
Do you like that moment, Alex? You think he's good?
That's awesome. Yeah.
Please give us your breakdown on that player.
550.
Made it.
Zach
That was really
Randolph.
good.
Zebo.
Get wrecked, Dirk.
I actually noticed this when I was doing all my vintage packs. Dirk's like gets scored on in like 80% of the vintage packs.
Sean Marion, nice.
He might be in this one. No. I lied. What a botch to not have Marion's jump shot as his moment.
You know what, Jack?
So his jump shot looks like the pass right there. It looks.
I was just gonna say, I thought
Yeah.
that was Sean Marion making
Yeah.
a jump shot before I
Yeah.
saw you.
Yeah.
All
right.
right.
Here we
Here we
go.
go.
Get some AI.
Ooh, Jason Kidd.
Nice.
All right.
There's a Jersey boy for you.
Great jerseys.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
That's nice.
I like that.
And one of the most overrated players in NBA history is in the frame right there. That's a stick pass.
Solid pack. Very solid pack.
Very nice there. You got to be excited
Yeah,
about
that's
the Jason Kidd there.
Definitely solid. I mean, you got the LeBron. I like that Jason Kidd.
There you go. We have so many people being good fathers tonight. Rudy says, "Sup fam, just got done with my son's B-day. Glad to be here." I mean, it's a good
Happy
thing
birthday.
people don't take notes from CSU Ram. You know, we have some truly good fathers in our community. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Happy birthday to your son, Rudy. Alex, what else is what's been new with you guys since we've seen you in Vegas? Obviously having the kid. I mean, you making time for DFS these days? You got to fill that best ball void in your life somehow.
Yeah, I did like a lot of underdog drafts this summer. I feel like I should have some kind of influencer thing going on or something.
We can work on that.
No, I've been let's do it. Just weekly DFS, you know, paying the rake there, but I've been monitoring my underdog teams. I started doing a little more of the weekly stuff, and I don't know. I had a nice run. I think I finished 50th in the on Sunday, but it looked pretty good. I mean, I had like
Didn't Phil ship? Didn't he ship last night?
Yeah, Phil.
I think Phil
won,
did.
Yeah.
That's gotta tilt Andy. I mean, this man's been grinding. Phil comes in, just ships with the worst lineup in the history of underdog.
I
hate to see it.
It had Freddie Swain in it.
Yeah, it was literally Kamara and 3 players who scored under double digits. It was disgusting.
That's not Phil's. You know, he was, you know, played the hand he was dealt, which was a 13-10 game. Andy, is that your biggest goal in life right now, to ship one of those contests?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time at this point.
Yeah,
the process
I'm putting
is
in the
there.
work.
Yeah,
I'm not here to grind it.
Yeah, just like if you put a bunch of monkeys in a room with a typewriter, they'll eventually make Shakespeare too, Andy.
Yeah, I would say I don't like the single game as much as the like full slates. I don't love the basketball as much.
I
I
agree.
don't like that it's all just flex. I think it like really like something about actually like having that structured draft I really like, of having some amount of
There's way more strategy. There's like basketball, you're just picking a lot of players who put up a lot of points.
Yeah. If only we had kind of an ear to the people who make decisions over at Underdog.
You're an investor. You have the T-shirt, so
yeah.
Maybe wait, investors get T-shirts?
No,
it depends which round you got in on, Andy.
I got in the wrong round. Shit.
Wait, Andy, have you never seen Pete's T-shirt? You need to go.
Oh, I think I did.
Yeah, you need to go back and watch his original Underdog announcement. He's got the investor T-shirt.
Right. Yeah.
I actually meant to give I had a couple extras made. I need to do a giveaway for these. Sometime.
Bring it to New York. You can give Andy his investor T-shirt.
There's the investor shirt.
Andy should have one of those.
And the influencer shirt.
Influencer.
So,
what about the draft? I need a drafter shirt.
Yeah, that's.
Andy just says drafter. It is. I like that. Well, Alex and Frankie, thank you for joining us tonight on Club Top Shot. Thank you guys for joining us in Vegas. That was an incredible time. And you're not allowed to sell your moments. Don't rent seek them. You need to hodl them to the grave.
Definitely.
Frankie, are you a Pats fan? You know none of those guys play for the Pats, right?
I'm a Brady fan.
Gotcha.
Love Brady, love Gronk.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure.
All right, guys. Have a wonderful night. We're going to get...
Wait, hold on. Frankie, would you have given Tom the ball back, or would you have kept it?
Hell no. Are you crazy?
So you don't love him that much?
No, God, no. I like money better. I mean, he's talking about 1 Bitcoin he's going to give the guy. I mean, you probably could get maybe 5 or 6. So
yeah, you could get a lot more Bitcoin. All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate your honesty.
Good night, guys.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Is that what did he negotiate at all with what's his face for the reward, or is this just Tom Brady spending SBF's FTC money?
Yeah, so that's what happened. So the team official got the ball back and promised them a signed jersey and some stuff, and then Rovell and the media Rovell got the quote from Golden, which was credit to Rovell for doing that at least. Of $500,000, he said they could have sold it in a second at that price, and in a true auction, maybe up to like $900,000. And so it just went viral that this guy essentially traded the football for a signed Brady jersey. And then the initial offer was like, whatever, the jersey, Mike Evans used cleats. He would get some tickets to the games, and then they extended it to season tickets for 2 years. And then Brady, the good influencer he is, quote tweeted and was like, can we get this guy Bitcoin at SB, whatever, which is worth way more to the company than giving the Bitcoin is. So
I love it. Still, we're in this stage where even people who know better, when they talk about Bitcoin, they do act like they only come in round numbers, like that it has to be the entire Bitcoin. Like,
yeah, let's get him 1 Bitcoin.
Yeah, he's like, I'm thinking about getting a Bitcoin. All right, we got Lou, we got Worm, we got Lilith
shit
coming in hot. Is this the Cool Cats jersey you're rocking?
Yeah.
Oh, it's another man from the poverty city with the poverty franchise. What up, Worm?
Man, to be honest, I haven't even been following the Sixers.
Good.
For now, I'm all deep in football.
Yeah, I mean, what is your deal, Worm? You go and you sit, you woodpeck at every one of the Eagles games. What kind of life do you live over there, buddy?
I have a good life. I have Eagles season tickets. Got them first year of Andy Reid.
Wow.
Which were front row. Like, I mean, they were. Nobody wanted them. The team stank. So it was front row, like goal line, 5-yard line right there. And so I got the same thing at the link when they moved over.
Yeah. Nice. How we feeling about the Eagles right now? Jalen Hurts playing really well, but other than
Jalen Hurts is not playing really well. That is the biggest. He is the big.
He's scoring fantasy points.
Yeah, that's all we care about.
He is the biggest.
He's the Blake
scam.
Bortles this season.
He's the biggest scam artist I've ever seen.
Oh, get out of here, Jack. Jack had this regional tribalism here with these teams.
Worm knows that he's the worst quarterback through 3 quarters in the entire NFL, and he's literally
the whole team is. I mean, the problem. Half of the city's down on Hurts, the other half is down on Sirianni, and we don't really know who's to blame.
Mm-hmm.
So
they both stink. There you go. You figured it out.
I mean, they're both learning on the job. I'm like, oh, geez. So it's
Worm. Do you listen to Philly Talk Radio?
Not anymore.
Okay.
I used to.
Really?
Not anymore. Not anymore. It's right now. It'd be. I mean, when it's like this, it's great to listen to. But I can't right now.
Lou, how we doing, buddy?
What's up, guys? I had to get my broccoli attire on for the show tonight.
That's right, man. We got to get the Broccoli Bros back on here.
Yeah.
Did they just get a Island Boys cameo? Is that what?
Oh man, probably. I feel like they're all about that kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
He's probably gonna do a painting of it.
Yeah, it seemed like they've done really well too. They've been in on a lot of these projects, like before they moon, like they had done all of the stuff with the Cool Cats before that really took off. And I think they're still holding that. And then I want to say Dean got into the Creatures as well.
I think he's big in the Creatures.
So, well, good to have you guys back. You guys have probably seen Lou on Monday nights on Club MGMI. We've been simulcasting their show on here as well as on their YouTube. Lou also, very exciting, recently got a job at Lucky Trader. Our friends at Lucky Trader. So,
that's awesome.
Big moves for Lou.
I didn't realize that. Congrats, Lou.
Hell yeah, Lou. What are you doing over there?
Content, basically.
Nice.
So they need their YouTube started up basically, and help with the platform, which launched. I think you guys went over that a little last week, right? So they launched their platform, and it's got some pretty cool rarity tools and the OpenSea Chrome add-on, which I've been using a lot of. It's pretty neat. They keep adding to it as well. So a lot of exciting stuff happening over there.
My recent request, and I'm sure this is in the roadmap for the Lucky Trader Chrome extension, when you go to list items, I need the floor price next to the project. Yeah. So that's my request for the Lucky Trader devs right now.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
I'm sure they're not working, so they should probably just get that.
They're doing everything they can.
They're doing everything. I mean, I hope they're not.
That's in their company log line. It's like just always doing everything they can.
And of course, we have Willis. How we doing, buddy?
What you talking about?
What's new with you, Willis? We got to chop it up with you on Splash Play last week, but it's been a little while since we had you on Club Top Shot, right?
Yeah, I was on 2 weeks ago. So
yes, it does.
I thought you were being sarcastic.
So I just had Willis on Splash Play last week, and so I was getting everything mushed up in my head. Basically, you're a cast member now, is what we're trying to say, Willis.
Yeah, get him in the intro. Wait, Willis, are you not drinking like 14% wine?
I have I think this is a 10% or so double IPA.
Okay.
So I don't have any more meads. I'm sorry. I've been on too many shows. And, I'm thankful it's 10:40 at night because, like Pete said, I was on Splash Play on Thursday last week, and I got shamed for drinking a beer at 3 p.m.
What?
It was 2:30 p.m.
Don't let the haters hold you down.
Yeah.
What day of the week was this?
Willis is our show's accountant.
Irrelevant question.
And he was getting drunk on the job. Okay, I'm sorry. I want to make sure that Willis is not losing his job here.
Willis, I went to a mead distillery over the weekend. What do you think about that?
I'm a little jealous, actually.
Yep.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, I had a flight of mead.
Nice. What kinds did you get?
One was iced tea flavored. One was lavender lemonade. One was blueberry, and one was I don't know what flavor it was. They compared it to a white wine. I didn't pick them. They were just. It was on a food tour. We stopped at a mead place. Had a flight. It was great. I enjoyed it. Got a little, nice and tipsy. It hits hard. It hits hard.
Oh yeah.
That all those things you said sounded awful.
It hits hard. It hits hard.
Oh yeah.
All those things you said sounded awful.
Terrible.
I like that kind of fruity stuff. I'm into it. Look, I'm having a weird pretzel guava beer right now.
What the pretzel?
Look, passion fruit and guava, Snyder's pretzel.
Snyder's makes beer now?
They're involved somehow. Their brand name's on there. It's a Captain Lawrence.
What's Worm drinking?
Nice.
Yeah, what do you got, Worm?
Deer Park water right now.
Nice.
I'm recovering from Vegas. I just got back yesterday.
Really?
Yeah,
you
we
have a good
go.
time?
Oh, you went to the...
I went to the Eagles Raiders. Yes, I saw that debacle. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Jalen Hurts looked great. All right. Worm, you want to fire up the screen share here with your pack?
All right. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. What do you what are you hoping for an Iverson, I assume, as a Philly guy, or anything else on the wish list?
Well, Shane Battier because he was on the randomizer.
There we go.
Or Shaq.
I love it.
Or CP3.
Okay, that's a
To
good
gift
list.
to me? Wow, you're so generous.
After your comments, no. Could have been yours. Could have been yours. Just gotta find the right freaking tab. Oh, jeez.
Jack
I gotta have
comes on
too
the
many tabs
stream and then just starts berating our guests for their Sixers fandom.
What's losing the spotlight? I'll get to him. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't have any Sixers gear.
No, we got the Nuggets. You gonna come at our Nuggets?
The broccoli.
Yeah.
There's a.
No, I was
Carmelo
surprised the Nugs were 7-point dogs tonight in Utah. A little surprised by that.
All right.
There
What
you
is
got it.
Oh.
What's that quest pack there?
I
Scroll
don't
up.
remember.
Scroll
Why you
up.
scroll up like
Scroll up.
what?
Wow.
Yeah.
Triple
West.
yeah.
That's Westbrook.
Okay.
Wow, you get a lot.
Wow. Yeah, all the packs.
Yeah, I stopped opening
What are these
packs.
packs?
Fuck is a locker pack?
I've never even heard of that.
That's a trade tickets thing.
Oh,
I
okay.
passed it. Yeah. Yeah, the
Worm
locker
grinds
pack
all
was
the
okay.
quests.
Look
Quests
at
and
you.
showcase.
Yeah. So
All
All
right.
right. Let's do
Let's
it.
run it.
You can tell Worm has real nice energy.
start here.
Alonzo.
That's
a nice one.
Georgetown. All the Big East players.
Boris Doe. Big night for Boris Doe in the club.
Look, on Dirk. On Dirk.
It's on Dirk.
And that was even decent effort by Dirk's standards on defense.
Ooh.
Stromile.
Oh, wow.
Swift.
No
Oh,
look.
Tonight.
Okay.
A lot of Deron Williams tonight, too. All right, Worm.
Yeah.
Moment of truth. Get an AI for Worm.
Let's see.
Golden State Warriors.
Oh, get.
Jason
Gabriel.
Richardson.
Jason Richardson.
Ooh.
I love those jerseys.
So nice.
Nice. 360.
I believe that's the second 360 on the site after the
Yeah.
Paul George.
Yeah. All right, nice pack.
Pretty nice.
There you go, Worm.
Nice pack.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not too bad, Worm.
Jay Rich
Not
is
too
cool.
bad. All right. Willis or Lou, who wants to do this next?
I'll go for it.
Okay.
All right, Willis.
Nice.
Lou, how many Bado tokens did you get?
I didn't get any Bado.
Oof.
You had to own certain items.
I believe they're called blue chips.
One of them was a Bored Ape, yes. I think what were the other ones? Toads. Yeah.
Oh, Cryptodes got?
I sold it to I think it was. I sold a toad while I was on stream, a toad sold, and not very happy about it because obviously they went up like another 10 ETH after that.
Lou, we all make sacrifices for content.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's
a
paper
content
handing
play.
a blue chip.
Yeah,
Learning the hard way.
All right. Here we go, Willis. Willis, what are you hoping for here?
If not any of the top guys, probably Dirk or Tim Duncan. They're two of my favorite NBA players of all time. And when I first got on Top Shot, all they had was the season 1 running backs, and they were way out of my price range then. So, getting one of them would be nice.
Yeah. And Willis, you've had a little bit of a Top Shot renaissance. You've been stacking Momes for collector score, trying to get in these drops, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of the WNBA ones to be in the WNBA priority drop, and sadly didn't get one. And then, when the first run it back drop happened and everything, or when the run it back drop happened and they came out with all the archive moments, I just really loved them all. Someone that grew up, early 2000s was a big time for NBA basketball for me. I had some Dapper Balance from some stuff selling, and so I collected the whole set. So
nice.
That's awesome. All right, let's do it. Let's see if we can get Willis one of these big men. Yeah. Also, shout out to Willis too, who lots of helping people out in the Discord with some of these set completions and stuff. Always nice to see.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
LeBron right out of the gate.
Nice.
Breeziest James.
that's a good start. Oh my god.
Oh.
That's how you start a pack right there.
Yeah. Hey, it ends in 23.
What's the floor for this one right now?
I have no idea.
Here, Jeffries?
Oh, this is for NBL.
Yeah. I've watched this play so many times.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, there we go. I love Kyle Korver.
That was for the win.
Oh, what?
Was it Delonte West guarding him? He's had a good few years.
That's pretty nice right there, Willis. Already paid for your pack just in those LeBrons.
Oh, easily.
Here we go.
Here we go. Nick.
The Knicks.
Urich.
Marbury.
Hey, when China.
That's nice.
Win China.
Woo, what a dish. As you can see, the Sixers beat the Knicks in this ball game, unlike tonight.
Willis just immediately said China.
Pete, you get the joke, right?
The Win China joke?
Even specific to Marbury.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Dude,
Just making sure. Just
I was
making sure.
obsessed. When I first moved to Boston was the summer that Stephon Marbury was live streaming 24/7. And I'm not just exaggerating 24/7. He was legitimately live streaming 24/7. I would come home from my lunch break, fire up his live stream. He'd just be like swimming in his pool with the camera up there. And I don't know if you guys remember, he got in a car accident while live streaming. Like, it
No
was
way.
a wild time where he just decided, I'm going to live stream my entire life. I think he ate Vaseline on camera at one time. It was
He's
summer
the OG content creator.
yeah, summer 2009. He was
Did you have the Starberries?
I did.
No, I wasn't that hardcore.
The Starberries were the greatest thing ever. They were $20.
Starberries. Yeah.
They were unreal.
Oh, you got ripped off. Well, you're from New York, so cost of living's higher there.
Yeah, no, they were what, like $12?
Yeah.
They were crazy.
$12. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, very nice. Let's see it, Lou. Let's see what you got here.
Let's see. Do we think China's ever going to adopt Top Shot? They hate crypto.
No, they love crypto.
All right.
Wow.
I enabled it, right?
This is the first time someone's come on tonight, and this was the only pack that they had. Lou, what does that say about
sat today for the legendary. What's the point of having such a high collector score and I can't even get into the legendary queues? There's too many people.
There were
I
too
was
many people?
191 off from getting the pack earlier.
Wow.
Brutal.
Can I get you a margarita with that salt, Lou?
Yeah.
I held this one for what's this been 2 weeks?
2 weeks. I'm very impressed with all the diamond hands.
Oh yeah.
Luke Rinjon.
Ooh.
Such a Rinjon play right there.
A supersonic.
Oh, yeah. Classic
cool.
Luke.
Another Kyle Korver.
All the bike.
Delonte West just untucked jersey is the best part of this by far.
Yeah, they allowed that back then.
Jeez.
Big Boris night.
Not one, not two, not three, not four, but four. Bordeaux. Another Randolph.
And on dirt.
Randomize these more for the club.
Always on dirt.
Yeah. All right.
Here we go.
Ooh.
That's 5-5.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
5-5-5.
5-5-5.
Oh.
Is this considered a rookie moment for him too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Jack, make Lou an offer right now. Live on stream.
I would, but I know Lou only Diamond Hands Top Shot moments, so I know he'll never give it up.
I bet he has his price.
I think
I
the
think
LaMelo is
5-5-5's
probably worth more than that Chris Paul, right? I don't know.
LaMelo?
This is a rookie. Isn't that where you were just saying is my diamond hand item?
Oh yeah, what you have a bat? You have a bunch of the LaMelo MGLEs, right?
Yeah, I have 2 of the LaMelo MGLEs. Those are
Mm.
probably my best moments. Well, they're definitely my best moments, I think.
Lemesius.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I have any LeBrons or Currys, but I had a run it back of Chris Paul, but it went like way up during the finals, and I sold it off to buy some other things I was looking
What'd
at.
you sell it for? Do you remember?
It might actually be higher now. It was like 1,800 or something.
I think you made out right there.
Because I bought some rookie moments from it though. I bought like Wiseman and like the LaMelos, so I used it in other ways.
Right.
Jack, have you bought any of the new run it backs on the secondary?
No, I'm waiting to open mine so I know what. That's the problem. Is I always wait and hold the packs before I buy, and then every time we get a pack, it's like 4 weeks after.
Yeah, it's better. I'm definitely gonna buy the Battier. I want the Shane Battier.
Yeah, I gotta get the Chris.
If I don't get him, all right. I believe did we open all three of you guys' packs?
No, Willis.
No, we got Willis.
Yeah, we did get Willis.
Willis.
I just double LeBron.
The double LeBron. You can't.
Is
you
anybody
can't
else
do.
frozen?
What's that?
No, I'm chilling.
You look frozen.
I'm chilling.
All right, we got 2 more VIPs in the hopper here, so we are going to bid you guys adieu. From me and Boris Doe. But I appreciate you guys coming on. Worm looking great as always. Lou, keep crushing it. Willis, we'll probably see you next week because that's how it goes. We'll see you guys later. Have a great night.
See ya.
See you guys.
All
yeah, I will say, Tops, that when Jeff Jones departed, that's when we should have known Top Shot was going to take a little bit of a dip.
I actually had to block Jeff Jones.
What?
Yeah, he crossed the line. Yeah, he finally took it too far there. So that's what happened with Jeff Jones. But
R.I.P. Jeff.
Yeah, R.I.P. Heffa.
He had a good run. He had a good run.
He towed the line so well. I gave him a few warnings, and he crossed them.
Wow.
Levitan
So-
be heartbroken.
Yeah.
So it is your fault that Top
it
Shot
is.
ever stopped going up.
It is. It's
Wow.
all on me. Tom, Cyril,
Yo, what up?
How we doing tonight, guys?
Good.
Good,
What's going
man.
on?
Welcome.
Trying to beat Willis's unreal pack, which is not going to happen.
I know.
The crazy thing is, I think one of Willis's LeBrons was the 888 cereal, so that's like the China pack to end all China packs.
Ooh, there you
Was
go.
it? I didn't notice.
I think so. I think the first.
I think it was
888.
988.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a 988. I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 888s, and I was like, holy.
There you go. All right, Tom, what's on your wish list for tonight here?
Gosh, I mean, whatever makes me the most money, probably. But if it's not going to be like the whole thing, I'm a Dubs fan, so I would like a little Baron Davis because when I started to get back into them was We Believe time. So
Wow.
BD would be fine. Yeah.
There you go. And what jersey? It's just kind of off.
Oh
the
no, I
frame
didn't
here.
even realize that was there. Yeah, that's one of my bowling jerseys.
Bowling
up there.
jerseys.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
Are those bowling trophies? What are the trophies?
Yeah. So the two back there, I don't have most of my stuff here, but one of those was a tournament I won in West Virginia. And one of those is actually from I finished third in a tournament in Dubai.
Whoa.
Wait, wow.
What?
Yeah.
You win.
I think you were
Slow
pimping
down
your
a little
bullet.
bit
You were pimping your
How
bullet.
many 300 games have you rolled? How serious are you? Are you better than Mookie Betts?
I actually bowled the World Series of Bowling the year that he bowled when he was there.
Wow.
So I was there at the tournament. Yeah.
You're a fucking.
Are you on
professional
YouTube? Can I
bowler?
YouTube
Yeah.
you?
It was in my ship chasing video.
Yeah. I remember
Oh
that.
my God, I completely forgot about that, Tom. My God, this is incredible.
It's a really dumb sport to be professional at. It's the worst one. So it's fine.
How often do you play these days?
I don't do it much anymore. I do a lot of weekend tournaments, and I go to a couple of big ones during the weeks. Like during the year, I just pick the ones that like make the most sense. But I work a regular 95, so I just try to do whatever I can on the weekends and summertime stuff like that.
That's awesome. Do you ever like with unsuspecting friends or friends of friends just try to get your hustle on at a bowling alley? Like, you want to go to Cosmic Bowling tonight?
I can't even like people every time I go to like a new place to work, they're always like, we're gonna do a bowling night and you should come. And I'm always like, no, like I can't like do it for fun. It's not a thing that's fun to do. Like it's a thing I do.
This is a game.
To compete and like that's it. Like I don't know. Because you either get like, put on a show, like if you don't like do really well, everyone's like, oh, I thought you're supposed to be really good. Or like you do trick shots and stuff, and it's too much. I can't.
What's a bowling trick shot?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you can do. I almost hit a kid in the nuts once throwing one over him when I was like 22 at a PBA event. It was a good time.
Can we clip that as just I almost hit a kid in the nuts once?
That's incredible. Is the Dubai trip the like coolest bowling experience you've had?
Yeah, I was actually in the Middle East for like 3 months. He went to like 6 different countries. A guy I know who is a really good coach. He was a coach of the Saudi team, and there was a bunch of tournaments over there. So we bowled in like Bahrain and Kuwait. We went to Saudi for a month. We spent some time in Egypt. We bowled the tournament in Dubai, and there was one more that I can't think of. So we were there doing some coaching stuff and some tournaments. So it was a really good time.
What other countries have the best bowlers over there?
I mean, it's like for the world, like this is a big time American thing. We probably far and away are the best, but you get a lot of stuff in like Eastern Asian countries where it's taken very seriously and like they get paid lots of money by the government to just do it.
Wow.
And so there's a lot from over there that it's actually a serious deal, and over here everyone's just like, oh yeah, why don't you go crack open a few Miller Lights and eat some nachos or whatever. Like, it's not very taken seriously in the United States.
Right. So Serum, what individual dual sport are you semi-professional in?
I'm semi-professional in watching and betting on sports. Semi because I lose money, so I got to be professional.
You probably make more money than bowlers. That's fine.
There in Serum, where are you broadcasting from?
I'm from the Comox Valley, so Vancouver Island off the west coast of Canada.
Okay, I was getting
Dapper
kind of
spy.
woodsy cabin. Dapper
Yeah.
spy.
No, so I just moved out here. I used to live in Calgary, where Babs is from. Shout out Babs for helping me a ton. Actually, when I was getting into NFTs and stuff, he's been really helpful. But I was born and raised there, but my wife grew up out on the island, and it's just gorgeous out here. Like, we get no snow, and we got out here, we got some horses, so we needed some land. And when we were shopping for places, there was this like log cabin on like 3 acres, and it was just literally my wife's dream house, and it's been pretty dope. It feels like I'm in like a lodge, like a fishing lodge or a skiing lodge all the time. It's kind of surreal still because we've only been here a bit.
Where's your igloo?
My igloo? We don't have those here because there's no snow, but I had like a pretty sweet igloo in Calgary.
Nice.
There, and you even seem to have better internet than some of our stateside guests here, so that's impressive.
Yeah, I was worried. We had that bomb cyclone. There's been some rowdy winds that have rolled through here tonight, and so like it's been. I mean, I'm kilometers an hour. What would it be in miles? Like 40 gusting to 70 for like the last 3 days. Some pretty stiff
winds. Are you
winds.
East Coast
trees coming
or
down.
West Coast?
West Coast. Like basically, like if I drove south 2 hours, I could get a ferry to Seattle.
Jack, you don't know
I could
where
get me there in like an hour and a half.
I missed that. I
yeah,
missed
just off the coast.
But no, I don't really know where Vancouver is.
It's like lurking close to Dapper HQ.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you know Roham?
I wish. I don't even know LG.
Yeah, the way Mike said Dapper Spy so quickly, it made me think that he actually has hired Vancouver Dapper Spies. He laughs without.
Yeah. There was no denial there.
No denial. I'm still Googling Tom's bowling history in the background here, reading about his 936 to beat Steve Cosett of Buffalo.
Wow. Wait, so how many 300s have you rolled?
I honestly I don't know. It's
like
probably
you lost track yourself.
Yeah, it's probably
Nice.
somewhere around 20 to 30. I mean, the only ones I really keep track of now are ones in like PBA events. So I have 2 in professional events, and I had 1 when I was over in Egypt. So those are kind of the big ones.
Wow.
Did you ever get bowling coaching, or are you all self-taught?
No, definitely, yeah, all the way. I went to Wichita State, which is like the Duke basketball of bowling schools in college. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's something I've been doing for forever. It's the only thing I ever wanted to do, but it's a tough way to make a living. That's for sure.
Yeah. Are there any bowling YouTubers?
There actually is a few. There's a bunch of guys now, younger guys that are on the tour that do it. There's actually a pretty cool couple of channels out there. If you look for them, it's not hard to find. They actually, one of them was like, they put them like on some front page of YouTube thing one day. They made a big deal about it on the PBA website, and everyone was kind of following them around. So there's some decent stuff out there if you're a huge nerd like me. So it's fine.
Well, that's the stuff. I mean, I feel like you have a niche that you're really good at, and then you add some like trick shot stuff to it, and I think you can just blow up. I'll be your YouTube coach. You do the bowling, and we'll make you famous.
Yeah, I mean, I have a page. The company that sponsors me, Storm. I do like videos for when new bowling balls come out. They're like more highly educational than anything fun, and there hasn't been one up in a while because I didn't do anything during like the COVID break. But I mean, I kick some stuff out on there every now and then when I can. But I'm no superstar about that stuff.
I just watched one of those. Yeah, I did.
Mike does a background check on everyone's collector.
Yeah, I feel
score.
like
yeah.
he's gonna know my FICO score and everything. It's not good.
we don't get professional bowlers on all the time. Fun fact: I have my own bowling ball. I got very into bowling in college.
There we
I have
go.
my own bowling ball as well. I did a Monday night league for a while, but I now am shamed to talk about it, knowing I'm in the presence of a professional.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, let's use the term lightly.
Well, as Rudy mentions here, does this mean you're polling for a CP3, a bowling god himself?
Yeah, they actually just did. Like last week, they did this CP3 celebrity tournament every year for the PBA, and I think it was just last week where they get a bunch of celebrities to come in and do stuff like that. So I never met him when I was out there, but yeah, I'll take a CP3. That's fine.
There you go.
As long as it's the number 3, that's all.
That's true. All right, Serum. I say we fire up the screen share here.
Sure.
What are we looking for tonight?
A second here.
This is unfair that I asked someone to figure out the screen share while asking them a question at the same time.
Chrome tab.
Chrome tab.
Tab audio.
Tab audio. We got to have the
tab.
audio.
Boom. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I've been joking in Discord for like the last week and a half that the Steve Nash jersey match is still out there. So as a Canadian guy, I'd be super down with that. But I also, a Bosch would be nice. I want to complete my Raptors set, and he's all I need left. So that would save me a few bucks.
Oh, okay. I like this. Some more off the board, hope dreams here. Let's do it.
All right. Let's see what we got here. It is. All right.
Oh.
Nice, D-dub.
After these packs, I'm starting to think there's like 13 archive moments.
Yeah.
Cheer Wallace, Borsto, Cow Quarter. It is
CP3 gets blocked in that clip.
rough look for your boy.
That's such a dope play.
All right, here's a new one.
Here's a new one.
AK-47.
AK! Look who it's again.
Dirk.
Dirk.
Dirk just bites on that pump fake so hard.
It's insane. They're never partnering with Dirk.
No. There we go.
There we go.
LeBron.
I think they applied that grainy filter double time to this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Double Kirilenko.
Double AK-47.
Ever since you pointed that out, Jack, I'm just laughing. Like Dirk, gives that 10% effort there.
All right, moment of truth.
All right, here we go.
Get it.
Let's go.
Steve Nash 13. Let's do it. Oh, Pistons.
Phillips.
And Wallace. Nice, man. I was a Pistons fan growing up. Before the Raps, that was my team. Isaiah Thomas, man. Nice. I'm happy with that one. I'll take it.
Not too shabby.
All
Very
right.
nice. Very nice. We didn't get you. You are gonna have to go pay for the Chris Bosch set.
I will. That's all right. I've made peace with that.
There you go. All right, Tom.
All right, let's
get
see if
this
I can
screen
figure out how to
there.
do this.
Okay. Do you need my help? I'm here to help.
We're gonna find out in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, you do not want to do what Alex did earlier. I mean, if you pull up your screen share and I see the StreamYard, Hall of Mirrors, it's the end of your streaming career.
It's making me go into my preferences and let it do it because I had to download Chrome for this.
Yeah, so yeah, so if you
There we
think
go.
about it, it's like a 7-10 split where it says Windows. It says the whole screen Windows, then Chrome tab.
Yeah,
it's gonna make me hop out and come back in.
No,
Really?
I just ignored that, man.
Yeah,
Just
it's maybe
close it
quit
out.
and reopen. It says.
Just
Yeah.
ignore it. Plow through it.
Let's see what happens.
I just ignored it, so you should be
Do
good.
this. Okay, so that's fine then. So we're gonna go here. I didn't do audio. I definitely didn't do audio.
It was auto selected for me.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
might
I
be
think
okay.
it did. Yeah, I think it had it. All I'm gonna say, Tom, is
Yeah,
to
okay, it was
bowling.
auto selected.
Stick
Yeah,
to
we're good.
bowling, bud.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, it is what it is. I'm one of the other ones with only one pack because I have paper hands when it comes to packs. So
It's all good. It's
there's
all
no
good.
way to avoid that.
No one judges you except Mike, and that's fine.
Held it longer than him. That's all that matters.
Mike is watching your bowling highlights right now.
All right, here we go.
Nate Robinson.
Some extra grainy Nate Robinson.
That is the worst spin move I've ever seen. Look at this.
Give the man some credit. He's little.
Footwork is
He's a little guy.
Boris,
Boris.
So much Boris.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's enough.
The French have invaded our packs.
Little Zoe.
I am gonna wake up to this music tonight.
This one or Frankie's edition?
That's nightmares.
Frankie just apologized.
It's a new one.
Elton Brand, all right.
Why was that his highlight?
All right, here we go.
Win the game. All right, let's go, baby.
Let's go. Warriors.
Golden.
There it is.
Another Jason Richardson.
That's a good moment.
That's such a stick dunk.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. So I have a run it backpack. Jack has one, and Andy has one. Should we start ripping?
Did the club brick WNBA fully?
I bricked.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, I bricked both
I tried
teams.
twice.
Wow.
Yep.
No dice.
The Club Top Shot channel, though, like not the VIP channel, the Club Top Shot channel had like 2 jersey matches, and they like crushed it.
They were fine. Yeah. They were.
What players did they jersey match?
Oh man, I can't even remember.
All right, I'll check the Discord later.
There you go. Who wants to go first here? Andy, you want to rip this?
Let's do it. Let's see if I can share my screen correctly.
Figure this out.
This is your chance to reveal all, Andy.
Be a boss move.
I'm looking forward to it.
This definitely sounds like a no balls you won't moment.
I mean, this is a challenge you guys don't want to. We've listened to this music enough. I'll do it. All right, ready?
Yeah.
I don't even know what it looks like to reveal.
Do it. Do it. Do it, Cat.
There it is. There it is.
And Day.
Lillard,
Oh, let's go.
We build up
Rich
to all
kid,
these
Rich.
Jason Richardsons for you to reveal all of LeBron James.
that's awesome.
Well done.
That's got to
Like,
be
actually,
our most
I haven't seen most of these.
That's got to be our
It's just all
most
the different
successful.
archives nobody has, and it gets crushed.
Yeah, this is like the most interesting pack all night. We got to see it all at once. It's awesome.
By far the best pack we've had all night. I might have to reveal all mine in case you actually get better moments if you reveal all.
That worked out well.
That was awesome.
Tough life. It's tough life out
Goodness,
there.
just immediately reveals all of LeBron James. I mean, too good. Too good.
Yeah, I bricked the WNBA pack, but I got a LeBron running back. No big deal.
Yeah, can't complain.
All right, Jack.
You always got to be happy when the little guy banks one, right?
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Nice for
Man of
nice
the
for
people.
Andy to take a break. All right. Jack, are you gonna let this one marinate, or are you gonna go right to the reveal all?
Well, can I open like a few of these just to warm up?
Yeah.
But
I'll
reveal all at archive.
Yeah, I'll reveal all, and if you guys want to see a particular one, if we haven't seen it, but I just got to get some out of the way, and I was saving some for the stream.
Oh, it's nice just to get some new music, honestly.
Can you get rid of the blue bar? Overzip's gonna have a panic attack.
Check out the drop.
Jared Jeffries. Never seen him in a pack before.
Jared Jack.
Jack was actually very
music,
smart. He
like-
didn't want to just directly follow that pack from Andy, so he's trying to bide some time.
This archive pack has like Bay Area hyphy vibes. I like it. That's just E40.
Oh my god.
All right.
My first D-Wave. I haven't seen this moment.
You starting to feel warmed up, Jack? Starting to feel.
I need a couple
just
more.
a couple more.
That was too good. That one was too good.
Yeah.
Few more minutes to the layup line, guys.
I want to get hot. Game, Connor, All right, one more. All right, I'm feeling good.
It's feeling warm, folks.
All right, here we go. Yeah, the change of pace with the music was strong there.
Randolph.
Debo.
Look at Jack.
Ooh.
Fonzie Wells.
We've seen them all, right? We've seen all.
we have.
Richard Jefferson.
All right.
Here it is, Jack. Memphis Grizzlies. Rare. Shea Battier.
Shea. Look how many points the Jazz scored in this game. All right, to the marketplace we go.
No way, dude. You got a diamond hand.
No, because now I gotta get the Chris Paul. I gotta.
All right,
things to do.
This is going to be, unless a walk-off run it back pack here, unless anyone else has a pack they need to get ripped tonight. But we're heading on well past 2 hours here, and people have been clamoring to go to bed in the chat. All right, we appreciate you guys as always. Thank you to all of our club VIPs for coming on and rip. If you guys want to get access to that channel, you can become a YouTube member down below and get invites to come on the show and rip packs. I can't promise the influencer packs. Only Andy gets those, but we can get you lots of Jason Richardsons in your packs here.
And Boris Dia.
And Boris Do.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. If I don't get a Boris Do after all this, all right, Dwayne Wade, I've heard of it.
Here we go.
Dwayne Wade.
We've seen this. But I haven't seen it on my account.
I think you're getting a Shaq, Pete.
Fonzie Wells.
I love to get that Nash jersey match. That's a good walk-up.
Jermaine O'Neal. We haven't seen it.
Nice. J.O.
Oh, yeah.
Fonzie.
Double
Shaq.
Fonzie.
Shaq.
All right, baby.
Shaq.
This is the walk-off Shaq.
Love
you. Thank you for hanging out tonight. One time, baby.
Kill.
Detroit Pistons. Give me Chauncey.
And Wallace.
Richard Hamilton.
The mask.
R.I.P.
Good night, guys.